Good day everyone, welcome to today's class. And in today's class I'll be teaching you how to read a tape measure. So let's get started. We are making use of our tape rule, and our tape rule we have whole number 1 to 60, as you can see. So for boldness purpose, I've gone ahead to rule out this tape rule. These are the lines that we have on the tape rule. So I've gone ahead to rule out this line so that it can be clear and we can all understand it. So let's get started. On our tape, we have lines, and on these lines we have number for them, but it's not written on the tape. We are going to calculate it out. It's simple mathematics that we are going to be doing. So let's start. From this line, the first line, let's count. After this line, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So within this first line up to this 1 inch, we have 8 lines. There are 8 lines there. So let's number them one after the other on our paper. So the first line, we name it 0. We call it 0 as our starting line. 0. So we have counted 8 lines. So we start as 1 over 8. The second line 2 over 8. The third line 3 over 8. The fourth 4 over 8. 5 over 8. 6 over 8. 7 over 8. And to the longest one we have 8 over 8. So as you can see, for the benefit of those of us sorting, you can see the number boldly. Let's sort it down. So on these lines that we see, and you know when we are, these numbers, they are in fraction. So we now want to convert it to decimal, because okay, before we go to decimal, we can still break down all these lines to the possible, to the lowest fraction. So let's start. Our 1 over 8 still remain as 1 over 8. This 1 over 8, we put it down as 1 over 8. So the little mathematics, let's do it. 2 over 8. So we can now say 2 cut 2, it will still give us 1. And this 2 cut 2 will give us 4. So we have 1 over 4. We have 1 over 4 for the second line. 1 over 4. You can call it quarter of an inch. So because it's still within this longest line. This longest line, we name it as 1 inch. The longest line here, you see that is the same thing with this starting point, and we call it 1 inch. So let's go ahead. For this 3 over 8, we cannot cut the 3 over 8. So let's make this 3 over 8. Let's put it there 3 over 8 as 3 over 8. So this 4 over 8, we can still break it down. 4 can still cut 8. So we have 1 over 2. We have 1 over 2. This one, in this 4 over 8, we have break it down to 1 over 2, which is half of this line. You can see 1, 2, 3 is standing at the middle. This is 1, 2, 3. So we name it half. So the 5 over 8, we still put it there as 5 over 8. The 6 over 8, we can still break it down. These 2 can still go in. So 2 can still go in this 6. We can still cut this 6 and this 8. So when we cut 2 in 6, we have 3. And 2 in 8, we have 4. So the 7 over 8, we still leave it as 7 over 8. And with the last one, 8 cut 8 will give us this 1 inch that we have. So let's read our tape now. The first line we have 1 over 8. The second line we have 1 over 4, which is quarter. The third line we have 3 over 8. And the fourth line we have 1 over 2. 1 over 2 we can say it as half. The next line we have 5 over 8. And the next line we have 3 over 4, 7 over 8, and then 1 inch. So that's how we read it up to 60 inches. So that's how we read it, all this line within this border before we go to the whole number. That's how we read it up to 60 inches. And we are still going to convert this fraction. You know, when you are taking your measurement, you cannot have 1 over 8, 1 over 4. What we have is decimal. So we are converting this fraction into decimal, which is very simple for us to do. So this 1 over 8, we are converting into decimal. So if you press your calculator, you press 1 over 8, 1 divided by 8. So it will give you 0.125. So you put it there as 0.125. So you see, give us 0.125. It means that this line, this small line, this small first line is 0.125. The next line will give us 0.25. 0.25. So let's put it down like that. The next line will give us 0.375. 0.375. So the next line, which is our half, will give us 0.2. Sorry, 0.5. Give us 0.5, which is our half at the half line. That's 1 over 2. You can see. So we are still at the fourth line. So we are going to the sixth line. So when you press your calculator, that's 5 over 8 will give us 0.625. So 0.625. The next line, you punch your calculator, you divide 7 divided by 8 will give us 0.75. And the next one, which is, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the seventh line, sorry, we have mixed in 5 over 8 after the half line. So this number will go for the 0. This number will go for the 5 over 8. So let's correct that. 0.625. Let's correct that on our notes. We mix this 5 over 8. So when you divide 5 divided by 8, will give us 0.625. So the next one will give us 0. So let's divide this 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4, 0.75. 0.75. So the one I wanted to write at that 7 divided by 8 will go for 3 divided by 4 to give us 0.75. So the last one will give us 0.875. 0.875. So if you punch your calculator, 7 divided by 8 will give us 0.75. So the next one, which is 1 inch. So the longest line is 1 inch. So that's how we read. So let's read on our tape now. As you see my tape, the first line is, we name it 1 over 8, the same thing as 0.125, 1 over 4, which you can say quarter, 0.25. The third line, 0.375. The next line, which is our half, is 0.5. The next line, 0.625, which is 5 over 8. The next line, 0.75. The next line, 0.875, and we have our 1 inch. So that's how we read it down. So you pick your, let's assume you pick your 9. This is 9. This one will be 9.125. 9.25. 9.375, which is the third line. This one 9.5. The 9.5, you can say 9.5. 9.5. The next one is 9.625. The next one is 9.725. The next line is 9.875 up to 10 inch. So that's how you read your tape through up to 60 inch. It's very easy and simple to learn. If you continue to practice, you see that it will master you. So let's take, for example, you measure bus 33 and you divide your 33. You know, we are going to divide our 33, you divide into 4. If you divide into 2, we give you 16 and a half. This is bus 33. Bus 33. This is 33. You fold your tape like this. You know, you are not going to be using calculator or your measuring tape, so you divide like this. This is our 33 inch. So you fold your tape into 2 like this. So what you have here, we have 16 and a half. 16 and a half. You know, you are going to divide into 4. When we get to that stage, I will teach you how we divide our circumference. So this 16 and a half, we fold it like this again. So to give you 16 divided by 4. So what we have here now is 8 and quarter. 8 and quarter. 8 and quarter. You know we have 8. This is the second line. 1, 2, 1, 2. 8 and quarter. 8 and quarter, which is 8 1/4. This is 1/4, the fourth line. So that's how you read your tape through. Thank you for joining today's class. So if you have any question after this class, drop your question on the group. I will attend to all your questions. If you have any question after this class, drop your question in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next class. If you find this video helpful, like, share, and if you find this video useful, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.